Ita sent me in Santa Barbara with Isog as my guide. He was as old as I was. He was being trained as a warrior. He said the Christians killed many of my uncle's people, and now all the tribes were arming themselves except ours. He said Father wanted us to change according to the Christian ways. He said, "We are a great tribe," he added. "I say we fight them when they touch us, like our forefathers did when the Allah worshippers came." And he looked at me with angry eyes. I did not want to go to Santa Barbara, but Ita Magdum forced me to go there. He wanted me to have a Christian education. He told me that he was not going to let me remain idle in the mountains and consequently become as stupid, as ignorant as the rest of his people. He said that I could learn many things from the Christians, and in that way I could help improve the lot of the whole tribe. In school, I was the laughingstock because I was not of their kind. How they laughed when I told them I came from the green area. That part of land where no Christian had ever gone. "6 years I suffered. Then Ita brought me home for a visit as a gift for my graduation. How happy I was to be home again. I was so happy I didn't mind the hardships of the trek. I even forgot about the sawa. But with Ita, really, I feared nothing. He was the master of the jungle. He had said once that he owned the vast tract of land from Caraga to Santa Barbara, but that some parts of it were stolen by the outsiders. I felt awkward whenever I was with my old friends whom I befriended again, seeing how different I was from them. I just loved their tattoos. I had none. I expected some jubilation upon my return, but our pace was bleak. Balog, my younger brother, thought of me as a hero. He said he even envied me. He confessed that he disliked the tattoos he had, how he cursed the man who painted his body. It was one of these talks with Balog that I realized how different I was from them, from my own people. I had no tattoos. I had no holes in my earlobes. Yet, I knew deep inside me, I was one of them. There was a deep pain of being unwanted, the agony I felt. Constantly I thought, I am one of the mountains. I am one of the mountain people. And yet somehow, I was not.
What does Christian mean? What else?
He asked once again. How else do we differ from them? Well, for one thing, I told him, the Christians do not worship big trees or the flying wild geese like we do. In fact, they cut big trees and shoot wild geese. He muttered a curse upon hearing this. The magu was the biggest tree in the forest. It was said to be abode of the Anitos. We gave offerings to the magu during the full moon to appease the Anitos. I learned while in Santa Barbara, however, that there was only one God. Our teacher, Mrs. Martinez, taught us that this God was to be loved by all, not feared. The mountain people feared the magu. Therefore, the magu must be a fake God. So I told Balog that the magu was just another big tree, and when finally the place would be accessible to the Christians, they would cut it. Balog ran away from me in horror when I said that. I did not know what prodded me to go to the mago one day and make a dirty mark, a big cross on its gnarled bark. Perhaps I just wanted to test the veracity of Mrs. Martinez's teaching. When the elders heard about it, they immediately went to the mago to offer sacrifices. I could have been the one sacrificed, but then I was the son of Dato Magdum. So they burned instead 5 chickens, a pig, wild fruits, and a sack of rice. They danced hysterically around the mago. Finally forgetting Ita's warnings, I let Apo go carve a tattoo on my body. When Ita discovered this, he whipped me. Ita didn't like what I was doing. He had tried to spare me from the tribal customs of tattooing, so I could be presentable to the people of Santa Barbara. Now I must not destroy his hopes for me, he warned. But every day I was drawn closer and closer to the ways of my own people. I let them paint my body and I did everything that they did. And finally, I felt I was one of them. Then Ita wouldn't be able to do anything anymore but accept me. Ita Magdum caught me, and I ran. I ran away. I ran and I ran, away from Santa Barbara, away from the mountains. I just ran. When daylight came, I knew that I was lost, yet I walked on and on. I ran because I know that I am one of the mountain people.